Hello everyone, and welcome back to another Hearthstone deck spotlight. My name is Tommy Wave, and today we'll be taking a look at FlerFlegma's Bomberman Hunter. This list comes to us courtesy of Hearthstone. They did mention that they hit Legend with this deck, which definitely raised my interest. I think Bomb Hunter has been a pretty underutilized archetype. I think people were trying to do a lot of fun stuff at the start of the Boomsday expansion, but unfortunately figured out that, rather than trying to do stuff with these small bombs that are sticking around, you're better off doing things with Devil's Ore eggs and, spider bombs and these bigger death rattle combinations. So unfortunately didn't see much action from the bombs from Mech Hunter or anything like that outside of Wild. But FlerFlegma seems that they've found something. They've found a nice place to be with the Bomb Hunter. For those of you who maybe haven't seen a lot of the Bomb Hunter cards or the Mech Hunter cards, we've got a lot of the nice magnetic minions. So we've got Venomizer, which can give things poisonous. We've got Spider Bomb, which gives us a fantastic death rattle. We've also got Replicating Menace in here. Explodinator helps put out more bombs that we can magnetic onto. We've got War Gear in here as well, the full 2, and a Ziliax. So we've actually got quite a lot of those really punchy magnetic minions. We've also got Missile Launcher, 2 of as well. Not a card that I've seen too much of, but this is a 6 mana 4/4. At the end of your turn, deal 1 damage to all other characters. So this can start dealing damage to your own bombs that are lying around. It can also, of course, buff one of your own bombs to start attacking in. Pretty useful against maybe a lot of these decks that are going wide, like a lot of these Zulocks, a lot of these Druids, a lot of these Hunters. So this could actually be a pretty intelligent metagame call. Outside of that, lots of kind of go wide aggressive stuff. We've got Whirler Gliders in here, Fireworks techs, new card Ursatron to give us a little bit of gas. Draw a mech from our deck on Death Rattle. It's also a 3 mana 3/3, so hopefully always going to keep us, keep us going. But yeah, I think the main game plan that FlerFlegma mentions is we're just trying to be aggressive. We're going to try and spawn bombs. We're going to try and magnetize them, kill them, and we're really just going to try and murder our opponent. They have included a nice mulligan guide as well. So if you are watching on YouTube, of course, please go over to that Hearthstone deck article. Check that out if you're going to be playing the deck. Make sure that you're informed. But outside of that, we're not really going to be aiming for too many wins today. We mainly just want to learn what's going on with Hunter in particular, particularly these non-beast aggressive Hunters, and also just find our place in the meta. Obviously, we are playing with a Legend deck, so we do have to keep that in mind, that it does have some kind of pedigree, and that maybe it's our choices that are wrong, not the deck. Regardless, let's get some games under our belt.
For the might of the elves.
Okay. We are here with FlerFlegma's Bomb Hunter. I think we're happy to keep the Vino and the Spider Bomb, but we'll send back the Explodinator. Try and find that Mecharoo. Maybe a different 2-drop. Yeah, Whirler Glider. It's fantastic. Unfortunately, we did queue Casual this time. I'm not sure why that happened. We haven't been queuing Casual in... If we go for the Whirl Glider, it just gets traded into. Maybe we just go for the Vino. Just matches up a bit better. This happened a couple of times, actually, where we've accidentally queued Casual. Interesting. Very interesting choice. See what we're looking for. What are we looking for with tracking? Maybe probably the War Gear? If we're just going to go like Whirler Glider into Explodinator, yeah, we'll just take this War Gear. We're going to have a lot of bombs out. You're only playing the mid-range Hunters, haven't? Maybe Mech Bomb is your next goal. Well, that's true. I mean, a lot of the cards in this deck are pretty reasonable to craft. The only one that is maybe not reasonable is the Flark itself. Boommaster Flark. I think that's a card that I really want to find out if it's good or not. Wrench.
Protocol 7.
Next turn might be a bit difficult. A little bit difficult. This Mossy Horror is going to actually be pretty tough to get any value from our opponent's side of the board. Ooh, yuck. This looks like the Crypt version of Bomb Warrior with the green skin.
Hello, Wanderer.
Gonna need a good draw here, I think. I'm not super keen on like Spider Bomb trade. Maybe we just go like Explodinator Hero Power. Or do we just go Missile Launcher Attack?
Who to shoot?
How do we set up the Leroy best, I guess is the question. Maybe it is like Explodinator Hero Power. Then we can go for the Mossy Horror. No, we'll go for the Missile Launcher. Close. If they kill both of these, they go to 8. We've got Leroy Hero Power. So I think as long as our opponent doesn't cotton on and go for the Hero Power or whatever.
What now?
This is like a very...
Unity.
Okay, that's real bad. Real bad for us. How many bombs do we have in our deck? Like 4? Alright. Leroy's waiting to hunt. Absolutely. Leroy's keen to get into that phase. Alright. We got it. Let's see what our opponent wants to do. Boom. Sorry, friend. Boom. Not good enough. Interesting. Very interesting the way that the game played out. I think that tracking was really useful. Very useful. But I am noticing that it is just a little bit difficult for us to get onto the board. We don't have a lot of options as far as rush and things like that go. We also don't have a lot of targeted removal outside of things like bomb toss. We don't have any flanking strikes or anything like that. I think that card might be worth keeping in mind as maybe something we can add into this deck to help improve some of the matchups. But like we were saying before, this is of course a legend deck, so we should just consider our play a bit more than the cards that are in the deck. GG's. Okay, here with the Bomb Hunter. Bit of a rough draw. Gonna go for the full mulligan. Hopefully we can hit our Mecharoos, Venomizers. There we go. Nice. I like this selection. Nice curve. We can go 1, 2, possibly coin 4. Actually matches up quite well. Would allow us to bomb toss and fireworks tech on the same turn. You've got the war gear, so yeah, I think I am liking maybe a coin 4 this turn, if it works out well. I think it will work out well. Ooh. Or just the Ursatron. Yeah, let's just go for the Ursatron. This means we have the option to potentially just like coin war gear and just start getting really aggressive. Also, must thank you the bomb. Absolutely, yeah, that last game. I mean, how many bombs did we summon and they all went off? It would have been like 5, maybe 5 or 6 bombs. Her opponent just took 12. Oh my. Okay.
Protocol 7.
I just get on the bomb to kind of diversify our threats a little bit. Obviously, if they kill this, then they take some damage. It's pretty good. Double Arcane Intellect. Not sure what our opponent's trying to wield. Frostbolt for the kill, not Frostbolt on the large free mirror image. Wow. Mana Cyclone. Very cool. I think we want to go for the Bomb Toss this turn. So maybe we go like Bomb Toss, then Fireworks Tech and buff up the bomb that we just summoned.
I wonder what this does.
I mean, we did just kind of... Our opponent did go off, but it really does depend on the random spells that they got. I think if they picked up like Blizzards or Frost Novas or... Ooh, it's actually pretty good. Does give us some resources though. This in particular would be quite frustrating, I imagine. Also this, I guess. But just giving us more mechs. Always more options. Ping. Another Mana Cyclone. Alright. Keep the dream going. So we could go Ziliax here.
What to do?
Could go Missile Launcher. We could just go Explodinator. Hero Power. Yeah. Actually really like that. Just making it so if our opponent does like Flame Strike or Blizzard or something that they just they basically just lethal themselves is probably where we want to be. Okay, so this is very much a I guess once I saw these Mana Cyclones I figured it was going to be a deck that it's a lot like this. Ooh. Ooh, that Armor Smith. Yeah, wow. That's a really good 2-drop for our opponent to get. It's a lot of bombs. Hmm.
Who to shoot?
Ugh, as much as I don't want to, I think we have to go for the missile launcher just to start clearing some of these things away.
What to do?
Even though it gives them armor now, it means they can't trade in next turn. Oof. This armor smith. Now our opponent gets a full turn with Vex Crow out. Oh dear. Wait, does this... Oh my gosh.
I'll never tell.
Amazing.
Incredible!
I had no idea. I guess that makes sense, right? If you're gonna summon minions to your opponent's side, doubles them up. But the fact that it orders in that way is so funny.
Is that food? I need it!
Oh my gosh.
What to do? What to do? Time runs out on me.
Got something to
Oh.
hide? Whoops.
Thank you. Alright, opponent's on 16 and this is 4, 10. I think we might have to do some trading here.
Heating up!
Ooh, I wonder what this does.
Now.
Was an ice barrier. Oof. Okay. And we still have a surprising amount of gas left, especially because we have this flark. Opponent's hand is full of mostly random spells, I imagine. Hand is not looking great in terms of being able to deploy multiple things.
Time runs out on me.
Gosh. I think we gotta kill this Vex Crow for sure.
Unity, precision, perfection.
Okay. This has been a wild game. Maybe we should have spider bombed onto the Ziliax. I just feel like our opponents probably have got some kind of removal lying around. Some kind of single target removal. And a Hex would be pretty devastating. Interesting, our opponent choosing not to get that extra face damage in. Okay. No whammies. Not the worst, not the best. I guess we could discover a spider bomb, right? Not great. Would really love that spider bomb, though I guess maybe it doesn't get added to the pool if you magnetize it. We might actually die to these Frost Novas, given that we don't have our Ziliax to save the day.
What to do?
Oh, we could magnetize first and then Mossy Horror. Let's do that. Alright, does reduce a bit of our surprise burst potential, but it also stops us from just dying to Frost Novas and Blizzards. It's added, it's just that it has too much death rattle. Yeah, we had a lot of death rattle things that died. Pretty big pool, but still would have been good to see it.
What to do?
See if they got another Power of Creation or like a Caligos or some boom boom here. Okay. Really hope they don't kill that Joey bot. There's the polymorph. So they did have a polymorph that turn that we were considering going for. Like putting the spider bot onto the Ziliax one. That's pretty good. What's the best thing to pair it with? I guess the Explodinator, right? And then we can put the Defender of Argus here. Our opponent could still have like double Fireball here. That's a totally reasonable thing for them to have. We have lethal here. We can certainly knock everything down.
What to do?
If we do something like Replicating Menace here, tack, Attack, attack. Our opponent's taken 4. Huh.
Protocol 7
The breach!
Marsh
Now.
Nice Barado. For an 11. If there was a way for us to have traded both of these spider bombs off in the process. Cinderstorm? Cinderstorm have all 5 hit face. Let me see that fireball get burned. Yes! What's this? Khadgar? Ooh, that was a tight one.
Well,
A really good game, actually. Enjoyed that quite a lot. I'm kind of suspicious of these like Vex Crowy style mages, but yeah, I really want to explore that as well. But hey, we did bomb things and killed our opponent, so pretty good. GG's.
Fight of the elves.
Okay. Here up against the mage again. I think we'll send back these. I'm not a big fan of keeping tracking for turn 1. I think tracking is a better card for us to use later in the game to make sure that we're hitting more effective options. And we really did want to maximize our chances of hitting a turn 1 Mekaru. Interesting curve here. 1, 2, 3, 5 potentially with the coin.
I hope you like my invention.
I guarantee you, I do not like your invention. I think we'll save this fireworks tech for the save the fireworks tech for the spider bomb. Possible we should have traded here. Unsure.
The end is coming!
Never mind. Opponent doing the weird thing, not trading with the Mekaru. Let's have a bit of a cheeky peek. Huh. Go with this other fireworks tech. Not too many good options for us. Oh, we could have hit Venomizer, right? That would have been the best option for us. Alright, let's just start taking some munches out of our opponent. See if they've got the polymorph.
Unity, precision,
That's not a polymorph. Now we get to do the brutal
I wonder what this does.
Yep. Pretty solid spot right here. Even if our opponent has a big board clear, has the right answer, it's just so hard to get back from this position.
Mind if I roll need?
Do I? Yes.
My shield for Argon!
Make sure that we are getting some liberal use of our hero power. Might want to save these firework techs to pair with like an explodinator or something like that. There is the blue.
was sent in by Morgan Davey. Keep it wavy. Morgan Davey, thank you.
Is that Hugo Wall? Thank you for the follow. Thanks for riding the wave. We're playing some sweet Hunter here. So we go for the fireworks tech on the bomb. Yes.
Ooh, I wonder what this does.
This means if our opponent answers it, then they die to our hero power. Okay. Alright. So we get 2 taunts. Pretty good. We can just slam our bomb into it and go hero power. So, geez. Really interesting one. We took a bit of a risk there going for that war gear very, very early on, but it meant that our opponent did have to have the answer, or an answer, and they didn't. I guess maybe they didn't have that Conjurer's Calling at that point. Clearly didn't have the polymorph or anything like that. So, geez. Let's take a look at the deck and see how we feel about it. Honestly, this deck was really surprising. I was definitely not expecting the kind of bomb strategies to do too much, but we saw in that one of those games against the Mage that, over the course of the game, we really just did, 10, 12 plus damage with these bombs, whilst also managing to stay on board quite well. I think a lot of the magnetic kind of things weren't very expected from our opponent. We were able to do the spider bomb, fireworks tech things. We were able to buff them up and start trading with these bombs. So I really, really like it. As far as what we can experiment with in the deck, I mean, it'll be interesting to see some secrets in here. I think Sanctuary in the chat was mentioning that Toast has been playing a version that has some snipes and things like that in there, and I think that could be interesting to try. I think maybe getting some of the we're talking about their flanking strike. Am I wrong? Is flanking strike not in standard anymore? No way. Well, in then getting some more single targeted removal in here, like mark shot, baited arrow, could be an idea. But I think that we're already so we play so well on board that maybe we don't need it. Maybe instead we want to focus on maybe getting some more reach or something in there. Regardless, definitely keen to play a lot more with this deck. It seems very, very interesting, a lot to do with it. If you are watching on YouTube, of course, all the links are in the description, including a link over to FlerFlegma's Hearthstone deck article. Please jump over there, give it a +1, leave a lovely, thoughtful comment, like I know you will. All of my links are in the description as well, including a link over to Twitter. That's the best place to catch me, Tommy_Wave. But until next time, please stay safe, stay wavy, eat the rich, and be the bomb. Bye. I hope you enjoyed that video. Check out other ones over here, or come subscribe to the Wave Pool for more excellent times.